When my wife told me we should take a break, I didn't cry. I didn't beg. I didn't even ask why. I just sat there, staring at her across the kitchen table, and something inside me simply shut down. For years, I had been trying to fix a marriage she had already checked out of. Late-night texts to friends, suddenly working late, tilting her phone away whenever I entered the room. I'd been swallowing my suspicions, convincing myself that maybe I was just being paranoid. But now, sitting in front of me with her arms crossed and that rehearsed, fake calm expression, she said, "I just think we need some space to figure ourselves out." Space. That's what people say when they've already chosen someone else. I wanted to ask her if that space had a name. I wanted to demand the truth. But instead, I just smiled and said, "Okay, if that's what you need." In that moment, I already knew exactly what I was going to do. It's strange, when you stop caring about someone's opinion, you start to see everything clearly. Her sister, Emily, had always been kind to me. She was different from my wife, softer, warmer, with a laugh that actually reached her eyes. Whenever we had family dinners, Emily would ask how I was doing, not out of politeness, but because she truly wanted to know. I'd also noticed the way she sometimes looked at her sister, like she disapproved of how I was treated. 2 days after my wife's little break announcement, I got a text from Emily. "I heard about what happened. Are you okay?" We ended up talking for hours. She told me she never understood why her sister kept pushing me away. She admitted she thought I deserved better. And in that late-night conversation, I made my decision. A week later, I messaged her, "I need to get away for a bit, just to clear my head. Wanna come?" There was a pause. "Then where?" "Somewhere warm. Somewhere beautiful. Somewhere no one will find us." And just like that, 10 days after my wife told me we needed space, I was boarding a plane to a beach paradise, with her sister by my side. From the moment we landed, I felt lighter. The salty air, the crash of waves, the heat of the sun, it was like my skin was waking up after years of being numb. Emily was radiant in a sundress that danced in the wind, her laughter bubbling out as if it had been locked away for years. We walked barefoot on the beach, sipped cocktails until sunset, and talked about everything, our childhoods, our dreams, and yes, my wife. But here's the thing. It didn't feel like revenge in those moments. It felt like freedom. Of course, the revenge part came later. On the third day, Emily posted a photo on Instagram, 2 cocktails clinking together with the ocean in the background. The caption read, "Best company, best view." She didn't tag me, but she didn't need to. My wife's friends followed her. They saw it. Within 24 hours, my phone lit up. First, "Where are you?" Then, "Why is Emily posting vacation pics?" Finally, "Are you with her?" I didn't reply. Instead, I snapped a selfie, me and Emily, smiling in sunglasses, ocean behind us, and sent it to her with just 2 words, "Taking space." When we got back, she was waiting for me in the driveway, her face flushed, her voice trembling. "You took my sister on vacation. Are you insane?" I stepped out of the car slowly, calm as ever. "You said we should take a break," I said, locking eyes with her. "So I did." She launched into a rant about betrayal, about how I had crossed a line. But the truth was, she had drawn that line herself when she decided I wasn't enough for her. Then Emily got out of the car. She didn't hide. She didn't look ashamed. She stood right beside me and said, "You've been treating him like garbage for years. You don't get to act like the victim now." My wife's jaw dropped. She had no comeback. The fallout was brutal. She cut Emily off completely. Her family split down the middle, half blaming her for losing me, half blaming me for breaking family boundaries. I didn't care. For the first time in years, I wasn't walking on eggshells. I wasn't wondering what lies she'd tell me next. I wasn't begging for scraps of affection from someone who had already given her heart to someone else. Emily and I didn't rush into anything serious. We took our time, enjoyed each other's company, no secrets, no games. The more time we spent together, the more I realized how much of myself I had lost trying to keep my wife happy. Sometimes I think back to that night at the kitchen table, her cold eyes, her fake calm voice, And I wish I could tell the man I was then one thing. Never waste your loyalty on someone who's already betrayed it. They say revenge is sweet, but this was different. It wasn't just about getting back at her. It was about taking my life back. And if I'm being honest, it felt damn good. So here's my advice. If someone tries to put your life on pause, don't just wait for them to press play.